Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here again, and I'm back for another crafty video. So, I'm making a pact to try and cram in as much craft in a week as I possibly can. So at the moment, no housework is going on, so don't come round, that's all I can say. I wanted to carry on with this, so I wanted to make something else to go in here. So remember last time we made this envelope, this clasp envelope. I don't actually know what those envelopes are called, but I like them anyway. So what I wanted to do was do something with one of the other pages. So I'm currently on my Cricut Joy cutting out, well, it's just finished, I'm cutting out a tree, because I wanted to put a tree in here. I love trees. I love trees. And I wanted to put a tree in here, so I decided that's what I was going to do. And I think I might just take a couple of pages out and glue them together, and that can be the substrate on which I use. And we'll put that over there. But I wanted to do a tree, and I thought I might put some birds in it, and might put some leaves in. So I'm just going to move the Joy back over here for a moment. So it is a great Joy, this. So. Except for the only thing is I really do need to charge my phone. So unload. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Sorry, I have to charge my phone, but my phone doesn't charge properly unless it's kind of at a weird angle with a southern wind and a crow flying in a northeasterly direction. And I have to stand on one leg, and yeah, basically it's charging now. So I'm going to take this off. Now this is like a skeleton style tree, and I don't know what it's one of the ones that was in the gallery, and I just thought, well, I'll print that off. I'll have a look. Print it off. It's not printed down. You know, cut it out. That's what I meant. So I'm going to get my little scraper. Oh, it's my clean scraper. Don't use a clean scraper, Dave. I have a dirty and a clean. You see, this one's dirty, the other one's clean. Just scrape off the little excess bits. And what I thought I might do is have a look and see if I could find some. Oh, I see it stopped charging now. I've moved it. Done. Remind me later. I don't want to do feedback now. Done. What? I don't want to save it to my stuff. Don't save. So I thought. Not now, blimey. It's very demanding, isn't it? So I wanted to see if I could find some leaves. So let's see if we can find some leaves. 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 Or I could have just put in leaf, I guess. So I'd like something kind of mapley. Now I don't know. I thought I had a punch that was kind of leafy. I'll have a look for that in a minute. Don't get sidetracked, Dave. One thing at a time. Let your one little pea-like brain cell do one thing at a time. Now there's that one. I don't know what that one's going to be like. And if I do loads of them, is it going to be too intricate? Because it's got a line down the middle. I don't want to push it. See, that's lovely. That's like a maple one, but I don't want the lines in it. I want it to be like a solid leaf. I don't know about that. What is that one? I guess I won't know until I put it on the mat. Well, let's unselect the other one, wherever it is. Back here somewhere. Have I unselected it? I guess I must have done. I might have a look at that one. No. Sorry, who knew it was going to take so long? I could use an oak leaf, I guess. Hang on. You see, that's the kind of thing that I'd like. Let's take that one. Right. Yes, let's do that. I don't want that. Don't want it that big. Let's be quite small. I don't know how big do I want it? How big is a piece of string? I don't know. 3 centimetres. Is that going to be too big? Oh, it's only a representation, Dave. You don't have to make it. And I want to have. Can I do more than one? How do I do more than one? Edit. Plus. Oh no, does that mean I have to go back in every time and just do another one? Can I? No, don't want to do that. Don't want that. Nope, don't want to do that either. Nope, don't want that. Nope, don't know what I'm doing. Just nope. Don't want that. Forget it. Shh. Oh, I've got to get back to finding that leaf. So let's try maple. Maple. Mabel the maple. Maple leaf. Look, that's kind of the shape I want, rather than that's a very traditional kind of. Can I do more than one? Copy name of copy. Okay, so does that mean I can find it again? I don't know. Don't think that's the same one, is it? Oh well, never mind. Got another one. Let's do plus. Let's do another one. Wouldn't it look ridiculous if I have lots of different leaves on it? No, Dave, you can do what you like. It's an artistic impression. It's not. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Don't start doing that. Don't get giddy. No. I want it to be. No. I want it to. Why is it suddenly the. Oh, dear. 8. No. Far too big. 8 centimetres, Dave. That is far. Ah! It's doing it wrong. I don't want that. Get rid of that. No, not that. How do I get rid of the damn thing? Right. Let's just get rid of it. Oh no. Right. Try this. 8. No. Yeah. 8. Oh. That needs to be 8. 8. No. 8. Crafting with Dave. Destroy it with Dave. That's what it should be called. Not a dash of Dave. Destroy it with Dave. I'm trying to get as many on a mat as possible. That's going to tell me it's too close to the edge. It's like a bit like my life, a bit close to the edge. Oh, come on. Now, as you can see, I am not an expert on using the joy. I find it a joy. I'm just not an expert. We're getting a bit silly if we go all sorts of different shapes and flavours. Oh, can you not select more than one? Can you go like that? Select. Nope, can't. I'll have that one then. And make that like that size. And then I'll go like that. I don't know which one I selected. That one this time, maybe. There. And then that. And then do that. Could be here all day. You've got nowhere to go, have you? And then that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do. Can you copy them? That's the thing. So can you do, like on the Cricut, you can do multiple select, but I don't think you can on here. Nope. Just do some more of them, Dave. One of them. Look, we're just creating art. If anybody wants to come at me for being not true to life, then I don't care. Really, honestly, I don't care. Right, I think I'm going to do maybe another 2 more plus. Oh no, let's do 3 more. Let's put another one of them on, because that was easy to find. And then maybe something else. Go back up here, maybe one of them. I know I've got one of them already, but how look, see, that's, I don't understand how you can unlock the aspect ratio all of a sudden. Oh, heck. Edit. 6. No. No, stop doing this to me. I don't deserve it, surely. I've tried to be good. Oh, we're going to put that one in there, and then one more. And how long is this video? Did you say it was going to be 3 hours of me just inputting leaves into the Cricut Joy? Just as I was saying what a joy it was, it's decided to be a pain in the backside. Okay, so they're all in there, and what I need to do now is I need to find Anita. Find? Who's Anita? I have no idea who Anita is. I'm sorry if I'm channeling madness today, but no, I'm not really sorry. So it's just part of me. It's part of being me. I think I'm going to use, I had a nice piece of orange card. I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to have some like autumnal leaves. And this way, oh, let's have a look at trying to get this cut at about the right sort of size. So it's got to go about, oh no, Dave, that's far too wide. About there, cut that off there. Pair of scissors that aren't rubbish would be good. We're going to chop it there. Hopefully that's big enough. Oh, Dave, didn't cut that very well, did you? That's not going to fit. That's going to fit. That'll be fine. Perfect. If it's too long, it's too long. I'm losing the will to live at the minute, so like, let's just do this. There we go. Cool. So I'm going to stick that on there. I mean, like, who knows? I could actually be... Oh, sorry. I'm done now. Oh, no, I'm done. Done. Thank you. Next. Select material. No, it's not paper. No. Cancel. No, wrong thing. Don't go away. No, and that. Medium cardstock, that's what we want. Next. Put that in there. Present it. Let's connect it to the Joy. It wants me to present the mat in a minute. Load the mat. There we go. It's measuring the mat. That's fine. And I think it's going to just do it. Is it just going to... Oh no, you have to go. Have to go. It's all about the go. And I'm just going to put this over here and try and balance it again with the... You know, with the crows flying northeast, or northwest, or whatever I said it was. Not consistent with my folklore. Right. Shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. All right, I will do. If you insist. Right, I'm going to stick these together. Because it's a necessity. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Will come to you. So, no, not that, Dave. That's not a piece of glue paper. That's a piece of gluey paper. Right, we're going to stick all of these together. We want to be together. So, yeah, the mania today has occurred. Don't know how the mania occurred. Somebody let it down to the bag. That's the thing. Never let my mania out. That's all I can say. Don't let the mania out. Right, so I'm going to stick this to here and hopefully line it up nicely. Use the holes as a bit of a guide. Right, that's cool. That sticks together. Let's just smooth that out. Not really the thing I would normally use, but hey, it was to hand. Get off me. And then we're going to stick this to here. So we'll glue this. Get this all gluey. because we've got time. That's still cutting leaves, so. And I want to leave it. Leave. Okay. Just me then. Okay. I'm just realised I'm still wearing my work shirt. My branded hoodie that I bought myself. Well, I bought myself and my team some branded hoodies, as in they're not branded by designer names. They're branded with our organisation name. Just wanted to feel like we're part of something. Every other team has some logoed up uniform, so we wanted some too. So we did. We got some. Okay, so can I do that again? So if I unload, give it me. Thank you. So if I peel that off there, most of them have cut. Oh no, I think they've all cut. They're just a little bit. Look, these. It's an it's an autistic impression. That's perfect because I am autistic. So, it's an artist's impression of size. Let's peel all of these off, and we'll put another thing in. I'm not going to make enough. Don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me as I make enough leaves to. All that, if I put that on there, it might just, it might just do them all on that sheet. That piece that I thought I'd cut too short. So all yellow, go in, yep, done. Shall I call it something? Leaf. Save. Okay, so now, blimey, my stuff, please. Leaf. Open. Don't want to edit it, just want to do it, thanks. Done. Next. Select material, medium cardstock. Should we mirror it this time? Make it. We might get leaves that are a little bit different that way. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to stuck that all together, and of course we can't just have this background because it's going to be a bit boring, isn't it? So, and maybe we need to put something in the background. So maybe we need to stick some things to it. So maybe have a bit of some torn paper. Oh, that didn't torn very well, did it? Didn't torn. That didn't tear very well, is what I meant. Okay, so I'll put that there. I've just had that glue. What did I do with that? Anybody? Oh, that's all right. I was going to say, anybody see where I put that? But so I'm going to stick that on there. No, Dave, don't put that on there. Didn't say I was going to do a very good job of doing something, but I'm just, like I say, I wanted to do something today. I was sat downstairs, I was watching rubbish on the television, and just thought, you know what, I could be upstairs making rubbish on the television. I didn't think that, but it's just sprung to mind that maybe that's what I am doing. Instead of watching rubbish, I'm making it. So that's that. Let's put something else in the background. We want to have a variety of things in the background, don't we? Make it interesting, Dave. Well, I'll do what I can. No pressure. No pressure to perform, but get it done. There's a bit of green here. Maybe put that like that. I like the pastier colour of that, but I also like that green, so I might put some of both of it on. This is an old file folder that was at work. It'd just been left in a window, fallen apart, and when it's when people leave things lying around and then they go, oh, I'm going to throw that away, and then I go, no, I'll have that, thank you. Honestly, so I've got a member of staff called Christine, and she tells me off for rescuing rubbish. So, well, she sees it as rubbish. She is. Her mum's a crafty person, so I don't see how. Well, I don't see why she doesn't see the art in other people's rubbish, but her mum's a paper crafter. Well, they're both paper crafters, but no, I mean, her mum's her mum and her are more what I would call a clean paper crafter. So, as in, they make nice cards and things. They don't make rubbish like I do. Well, you know, I don't think it's rubbish, but I know some people would think it's rubbish. Stick that on there. I'm not worrying about piecing. I'm just piecing. Oh, I'm not worried about piecing. I'm not worried about wrecking it either, clearly. So my glue has got some kind of alopecia. It's got a big hole in it now. Ugh, a big blob there. How do I let go? Unload. Cool. Take that out. Yeah, so I just thought it was in my mind. I wanted to make something leafy, so I thought, let's make it. Should we make it together? Yes. I did and ah about whether to put it on camera, and then I thought, you know what, just do it. Like I say, sat watching rubbish on the television. Thought I might as well make some rubbish to go on the television. Your television, not mine. Although, you know, I'm not opposed to watching myself. I don't know. Maybe there's something in that. Maybe I could be psychoanalyzed for enjoying watching myself on the television. But let's not go there. Honestly, I don't have a problem when people say, "Oh, I don't like the sound of my own voice," and I don't really like the sound of my own voice, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, you know, I don't get perturbed by it. Perturbed, such a word. Is there such a word? Perturbed? Have I made that up? I don't know. Might have done. It's quite feasible that Dave makes up his own words. Let's tear that away. And maybe put that on there. Tear it. Just tear that bit off. And put that there. Put that there. Push it a bit further down. Oh, actually, if I line it up, it covers it all. Oh, that's perfect. Do that then. Like I say, I'm not worrying about the background. The background is just the background. The foreground that we are going to turn into. I was going to say we'll turn it into a work of art, but then I thought you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure there, Dave, to actually turn it into something that's recognisable as art. We'll turn it into something, and we'll leave it at that. It'll be definitely. I can guarantee it will be something at the. Oh, hello. At the end, I'll just turn that out. Don't worry about it then. If it's gonna tear, it's gonna tear. We'll make it tear. We'll make a feature of the tear. Anything that tears off, we'll make a feature of it. There we go. There we go. Right. So let's cut this down now. So today is one of those bit of mania days. So if I start talking about something and don't finish my sentence, start talking about something else, then you know that's just how I'm rolling today. So, Dave, that's not a good idea. Drag your finger across the blade. That's a good idea, Dave. Sharp Dave. Right. Okay. So. Pull up my sleeves. Let's shut the joy for now. The joy is over. It's not over. I'm not saying joyless. We're just making our own joy now. We don't need a device on the table to make joy. I don't know how joy feels about it, but now is not the time to clean scissors. Now is not the time. Let's just get another pair of scissors out to hopefully clean her. Yeah. Probably don't need any scissors now. But there we go. And I just want to. a little bit sticky, but I'm sure it'll be fine after it's dried off a bit. Let's just dry some of it. A bit of a zhuzh. I'm not worried about the... So, like, one of the things I was thinking the other day when I was doing it, I haven't done anything to the backs of things, but I thought what I could do is work my way through the fronts and then work my way through the backs. That's, doubling my pleasure. Right, okay, that's better. That's a bit more... That's not stuck. Okay, let's do a bit of patch repairing here. Ear? Whose ear? Both ears? My ear. Your ear. Well, I hope your ear. If you're not here, I'm on my own. So, sticky stick. Right, okay. Close that up. Right, so I've got some. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a tree in the background somewhere. Because what the reason I wanted a tree, okay, is this. Okay, so this, where it says, the true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit. That's I'm the only person in the organisation that does this, but on my footer, so I have my name, my job role, my qualifications, my working hours, my pronouns, and then I have a quote, and I'm the only person that does a quote, and I've always had a quote. When I was a teacher, I used to have a quote, and it just used to inspire people, and now I continue to use. So I have a different quote, and I change it up every now and again. But this one is the one that stayed with me for a long time, because the job that I do is kind of the symbolism of it. So I manage resources, I fix things, I purchase new equipment and resources and all of that. Or I instruct my team to do so, and so it's really symbolic of what we do. So we make a better life for other people, but we don't expect to get any reward or share in the benefits of those things. So basically that's kind of a metaphor of that. Is the meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit. So and so that's where that came from. So I wanted to make a little thing. I thought about having this and having it like under here or something like that, and having a tree that kind of symbolises my job. Okay, so it's kind of a paying fromage frais. No, not fromage. Fromage is cheese. It's paying cheese to my job. No, shut up, Dave. I've just thought, why did I reverse them? Because I could have just flipped them over and they would have been reversed anyway. Anyway, no, moving on. Yeah, didn't think about that. You only really flip for if you're using vinyl, because you can't flip those over because it's only sticky on one side. So, and if it's sticky on both sides, it's called double-sided sticky tape. So, or other such thing in whatever country you're in. So, nothing about urine. Shut up, Dave. Stop talking. If you just stop talking, the holes that you dig for yourself will be a lot shallower. So, what I then thought was, I didn't want a very plain coloured tree. Let's just take that little bit out there, because that's going to annoy me otherwise. Okay, so what I thought is we could have, just having that one of those moments, when you're having a bit of a zany moment, and then you suddenly think, did I press record? So I did. Lovely. So I thought we could. Well, I thought we could, but oh no, it's here. So I thought we could get out this little mat, and I thought we'd put some browns on here, and then kind of like dippy with this dippy. I don't know the song, so I won't sing it to you. Although I will, clearly. Although I thought maybe I should brush it, because if you brush it, you're going to get more of that kind of like barky. Woof, woof. Not that kind of bark. That kind of barky effect. So, talk about gilding the lily. Could you not get a bigger paintbrush there, Dave? So maybe just go for. Is this going to be too much? We'll just pop blob a blob 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 blob. Blob a bit. This could be horribly messy, couldn't it? So maybe I should have changed my top. Too little, too late, Dave. So Vic also bought me a lovely apron to wear for when I'm making stuff like this, but look at me going all radical and just not bothering. Well, maybe that might be a bit dark, Dave. That's a bit dark. Oh well, got a very, very woody looking tree. You know what you should have done, Dave? This is what you should have done. But you know, when your brain, you can only do things like that when your brain is actually working, and if your brain isn't working, it's hopeless and you're on your own. And I don't know why I bothered using the paintbrush, because you can't actually see the grain at all. But as I say, you know, we're doing these things. Oh, you know what? I don't mind it. It's a good job, really, isn't it? What you're all thinking. You're all thinking, does he actually not mind it, or is he just saying that because he's on camera? No, I don't actually mind it. I would be very honest with you if I did mind it. And you know, let's face it, the trunk of a tree is always darker. He says, try to fill in for his mistakes, but you know what they say, there's no such thing as a mistake. It's just a happy accident. So, and let's face it, I make happy accidents all the time. So let's just dabby dab, get the rest of the stuff. That's fine. Bit of undulation, great, fine. Bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle. Don't rub that down your top, Dave. So pop that on there. Do a bit of zhuzhy, hoogie whatsits. It's going to go all curly whirly. You know, you can't actually see any of those lines, so I wonder if, Dave, you're just going to get all a bit carried away now, aren't you? But you know, this is great time. Use your time in your evenings whenever you when you feel a bit crafty. And you know, I only turn the camera on because I have a YouTube channel, and for me it's better than talking to myself. For me, but yeah, use these times to experiment. If you've got no agenda and like literally, I don't have an agenda. I'm just doing my own thing. And I was thinking, I wonder if you could see kind of dry brushing, but I think you'd have to have a light colour. Let's just see if it works on the other side. No, you really should do it with paint. So like, I'm not worried about it. Let's see if I can make oxide show up. You know, like I say, you can only find these things out by experimenting. I think my dog has just like gone down. He sounds like he was releasing a lot of air, which can only mean one thing. You have to hold your breath when you go into that room. Right, try something else, Dave. God loves a trier. Let's face it, you are very trying. It has been said. Let's try something that's not water-based. Do you know what, Dave? Just give it up. You don't need to have. It doesn't need to look realistic. You know what? You could do, Dave, to make it look more realistic. You could go scratchy scratch. You could make it look, but lines in. But I'm not going to. Oh, you know what I could do? There we go. So you're not going to see all of this, so don't worry too much. So I'm just going to put some lines in it. Sorry, I forgot to talk. Now, I'm not here for my freehand drawing skills. I can draw on a computer, but not freehand, so nobody's going to question my ability of drawing, because it's my art book at the end of the day anyway, so you can freestyle, which I clearly am, and like I say, wavy lines, wonky hands. Hopefully most of this will be covered up with leaves and things, but it's good for you to just do it and not worry about it and go for it, and like I say, not care, and do your own thing. And I've never claimed to be a drawer, so a drawerista. Well, if you can be a barista, why can't you be a drawerista? Or you can just draw Easter and do lots of rabbits. Dave, shut up. It does become very annoying. I know. Trust me, I live with me. I know what I'm like. So this is a light grey, and I wondered if you could see any kind of more fainter lines if I put this on. Do you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I'm not happy with the bottom of that, so I am going to just snip the bottom of this, and I want to make it a little bit more tree rooty. You know how when you look at the base of a tree, it doesn't just go straight into the ground. It's got you can see where the roots spray out, and you know what I should do? I should get these out, shouldn't I? Oh, so good old Timmy scissors. Let's get these out. That's better. Got more control over this. Perfect. So there's that. Then I'm going to go this way a little bit, and there like that, and then a bit like this, and around there, and to there, and snipping out, and then this bit can go all the way up to here, and then this bit is going to go that way, around there, and to there, and over to there, and snip out. There we go. Cool. Happier with that. Oh. So Tim Holt should really pay me for that. So let's get rid of this. I'd like to say I promise I'm going to clean it, but it might happen. I know it's water based, so that's not an excuse not to clean it. So I'm just saying I'll try to remember to clean it, but I will walk out of here after doing this and forget all about this. So the next thing I want to do is do something with these so they aren't all the same colour. So I thought about, I'm not worried about this bit, what's it called, stem. Actually, if I do it that way, I can pick up the middle of that. And maybe go like that. Pick up the middle of that. And then like that. Pick up the middle of that. And then give it a bit of shape. generally give it a bit of a zhuzh over. You know, at the end of the day, the leaves aren't all the same colour all the way across, especially when they're turning this colour. So we've got one, and then we're just going to zhuzh some. Let's do it with the pattern, the texture on this side. This is why I wanted this orange, because I knew that if you kind of go over it with brown, it can go very much lots of different shades. So you can, it's that very much autumnal colour. It's the perfect orange. The perfect orange. Who knew there was a perfect orange? So you heard it here first. So, and then you can just kind of scrunchy the leaf up a bit. Just gives it some pattern, some texture. I mean, not pattern. It's got pattern on its texture, is Dave, if that's what you want. And then again, put a line down the middle. And it's like I say, it's going to be an artist impression. So my art, my impression. I don't know what I can do an impression of. A seal. I can do an impression. Impression of a seal. There you go. You've seen that impression before. I know. I recycle my jokes, you know. Recycling. You should. You should always recycle. And jokes, especially. Well, if you're me, you have to recycle jokes because you can't remember them, Dave. So I get halfway through a joke and then forget what the end was, or get distracted. Squirrel. And then, you know, just carry on like nothing's happened. Squirrel. Squirrel. Shape that up a bit. Shape it up. Gonna use it up. Wear it out. Ain't nothing left in this whole world I care about. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Shake your body down. Shake it on down. 1, 2, 3. Shake your body down. Shake it on down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shake your butt. Shut up, Dave. You put people off their dinner, or tea as they call it, right in this neck of the woods. So tea as a drink, you drink with jam and bread, according to The Sound of Music. But no, tea is also a word for food in this part of the world. So you have your tea. So tea is not just a drink. Tea is a time of day, tea time, and you eat tea. And tea for me is in the evening, well, the early evening. When I get home from work, I have tea, and I've always called it tea. So even before I moved up here, I called it tea. But I know lots of people would refer to it as dinner, and you eat lunch at lunchtime. But I ate dinner at lunchtime. Unless I was at work, in which case I had my lunch. I know, it's like, I don't know, don't ask me. I just live here, I don't understand it. Don't understand the English language. So yes, yesterday was the Queen's funeral, and I have to say I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed and sobbed and sobbed, and like the faces of, you know, the family, the broken look on their face, and it was a very emotional day, and the whole pomp and circumstance of the whole thing, and the ceremony, and you know, so if you don't live in the UK, I completely understand that you probably don't get it. So, and if you do live in the UK, you might still not get it. So, you might not be a royalist, so you might not get it. So, I wouldn't say I was a royalist. I did like the Queen. She was a nice old lady at the end of the day. And you shouldn't be mean to old ladies, so... or about them. Do not make any judgment of people until you've walked a mile in their shoes. So... well, Worcester's making judgments about lots of people. He's never walked a mile in their shoes, but like... He's going to come in now, and he's going to come and tell me how horrible the neighbours are. I know, they're terrible, aren't they? Walking past the window, how dare they? Oh, you're a good boy. Beautiful boy. I love you so much. I do. You've got a little bit of crunchiness in the corner of your eye. There you go. Been sleeping, obviously. A bit of sleep in your eye. So. But yeah, Worcester was like watching as well. He was watching the corgis. So, when they showed the corgis, really it choked me up. So, yeah, corgis are now. Well, hopefully somebody will look after them. Hopefully Charles will take care of them, and somebody will pick up the duties. But I know she loved those corgis, so I think they said that the ones that she'd got were Emma and Mike, they were called, which made me laugh. They were definitely, it was either Mick or Mike, I think. And I just thought it was lovely. You don't think of the Queen having dogs named such very normal names. But I guess at the end of the day, she was just a lady that just happened to fulfill a role. So I don't know whether to leave any that are like kind of this stronger colour. Maybe have a mix of that, a bit of that on there, and then go in with double dipping with my vintage photo, and have a bit of. Not quite so dark. Maybe I want to go a bit darker. I don't know why. I guess I could have done green leaves, but I love autumn. I just love the beautiful colours, and I love that kind of this orangey, flamey colour that you get. And I know that's the brown. That's like, maybe I should have done some red as well. Maybe I can stick some other colours on another day. We'll put these on. We'll craft together now. I wanted to spend an hour with you, so I don't know what I'm up to. Actually, it would be a good idea, Dave, to actually have started the video and know what time it was when you started it. But I would like to say live and learn, but you don't. I always say I'd like to say live and learn it, but you don't, because I never have done. So. Scrunch that up a bit. I want some other. There's this one. Let's have a look. Hello. Got these little ones. What colours have I got here? That's another vintage photo. But like maybe some corduroy, some whatever it is. Geography teacher's corduroy. Is it called? Corduroy. Brushed corduroy. Not geography teacher's corduroy, but brushed corduroy. Kind of a bit orangey, isn't it? Anyway, well, yellowy orange. It's that warm tone of brushed corduroy, I guess. That's why it's called brushed corduroy. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see the differences in colours. And then I'm going to do something with that, because that's too white, so I'm going to do something with that as well. This one, so this one is rusty hinge. This is definitely orangey. Let's take one of these out. Don't get off me. Yeah, look at this. This is definitely orange. Oh, that's nice. That makes that a nice colour, doesn't it? Could do with. If this is going to be too dark, I'll do that. Oh well. It's darker, there's nothing wrong with it. Not mad at it. And I realise they have more veins on them than that, but we're going for an artist's impression. Artistics, Dave, is when you. It's the cross between artist and autistic. I am an autistic artist, and I am proud of my autism. Well, let's face it, I don't think I could do my job as brilliantly as, and I know I sound like being big-headed now, I don't think I could do it as brilliantly as I do without it. It's my attention to detail that makes me capable of doing my job. Maybe I should use another. Dave, don't pull your sleeves up because you just end up with like fingerprints all over you. Maybe I could if I could find anything else. Let's just use this. Maybe a square of that. A square of that. An eye of newt, a wing of bat. A square of that. So let's use this and maybe the darker one. That ground espresso. Put that in the ground espresso. And then, don't get it all over your top, Dave. And then we can do that on it. Oh, that's better. Perfect. Then that way I don't have to keep double dipping. It's very therapeutic. Maybe I should do the lines first this time. Line, oh no, all the way down, Dave. Line. So yeah, yesterday was a bank holiday because of the Queen's funeral, and so myself and Vic spent the day watching it. So he was kind of fascinated by the whole Britishness of it. So I found myself knowing less and less about that's rusty hinge. Why have I put all the lids on the wrong thing? That's rusty hinge. What's that? Vintage photo. And that's corduroy. That's the one I want. Yeah, so I found myself not knowing as much as I thought I might about our traditions and why we do certain things, because he kept asking questions. I was like, I don't know. Like, why isn't the Queen called the Queen? So why isn't Charles is king, but why is Camilla Queen Consort? And I couldn't really answer that, and that made me feel a bit stupid, because maybe I should know, but I haven't majored in any kind of royal family-igeness. Is this Zozo? Aha. Now, Dave, let's do the main bit there. Let's do a bit more of a line in that one, Dave. Maybe go for a curvature on the line. Wipe up some of this off the thing. Yeah, so I didn't know as much as it's not as much as I thought I did, because I didn't actually think I knew as much as I did know, but yeah, I was struggling on some of the things. So, but it's very there's so much to know about it, so it's very I can't think what the word is. Detailed, in depth. So I'm sure somebody can explain it. I'm sure maybe one of you guys could explain it, but I think it's one of those things, you know, when you live with something, you kind of don't know as much about it as people that don't live with it, that are perhaps more fascinated by something. So, like, you know, like when I lived in Coventry, I didn't explore the city like people that have visited the UK and have gone to Coventry and said, oh, and there's this and that bit of your history, and like, I have, you know, I know the basics, I don't know it all, because I didn't need to, because I lived there and took it for granted, so... So, yeah, so I'll just, you know... Oh, dear, I've done it again, Dave. What's that one? Vintage photo. Put the lids next to each other, Dave. We might have a fighting chance. Maybe I should put... Or maybe on those ones I might do that. You know, I said I didn't have any red on them. So maybe I'll put a tinge of red in them. What's red? More red. That's more red. Festive berries, I would say, was red. Oh, and then I've got that as well, which is red wine, I think it's called. Fine wine. See, I was no close. No cigar, but I was close. Close, but no cigar. What have I got in here? Yeah, I'll use this. So hang on, let's put the lid on that, Dave. Put the lid on that. Maybe put a bit, this might be a bit red. Kind of put that kind of reddy, browny tinge to it, maybe. I don't know whether that's working. Oh, it's alright, it's not bad. It's alright. For this, that's not very red, actually. I thought it was very red, but it isn't. It's quite, I think it looks more pink, but never mind. Oh, I like that, actually. Yeah, I like that. Maybe try one of those darker reds. Hope that's not that. Oh, it's the ones that I can never get folded back up again. Ugh. They kind of tax my brain. Oh, that's very dark. That's kind of almost turns it dead brown. Like, it's dyed type brown. I don't know though, I quite like the two together. Yeah. It's that kind of undulation, isn't it? So, yeah, I like that actually. I've got plenty of that on. Put that back round there. Like that. Get some more of that out. Didn't initially like this when it came out. I thought it looked a bit pink, but actually, you know, I like it now. Put it on, put a bit on of the darker stuff. The fine wine. It does look very winey, actually. It looks very winey. No, that sounds very whiny, Dave. It doesn't look very whiny. It sounds very whiny. See what I've done now. Made myself cough. So that'll teach me. So then if I go in with some of the brown. Oh, I like that. And then we do, where is it? That one. Put that on it. And then put some lines in this. Oh no, that's the colour won't come off that. That's the felt bit on the back. It's the hook and eye bit, you know, the Velcro-y bit. I don't know, is Velcro called Velcro in other parts of the world? Who knows? Oh yeah, I like that. It's kind of a cat among the pigeons type thing, isn't it? Right way around, yep. sure I'm colouring the right side. It's probably been painful watching me do this, but I'm enjoying it. That's all that matters. It's therapeutic. My thera needed putizing. It's going to be a challenging week this week, although it's not a very long week for me because I was off on Monday. I wasn't expecting to be off on Monday because that was only announced as part of the, you know, the Queen's funeral thing, but I'd booked Friday off, so it's a short week, but because it's such a short week, I've got so much to fit into it, so there we go. Cool. Right, okay, let's put the lid back on that. Put them, kind of stack them up over there. Oh, punch myself in the face. I was pulling my sleeve up and slipped off and like whacked my chin, so dirty fingers now. So I'm going to have this on here. So what I'm going to do, shall I stick it down or shall I kind of maybe put some of these leaves on it first and I can have them tucked in, etc. I don't want them to look just like they've been stuck on the top, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I know they have been stuck on the top, but like I say, the leaves are not proportionate to the size of the actual thing, but hey. Might have a few like that. Try another one at the bottom there. Maybe one there. Maybe have it actually that way. Just stick these down so they're kind of a little bit stuck in. See, that's untucked itself. I'm sure it was tucked in there. Yeah, it was. That was tucked in there. So let's just. They're all. It's definitely autumn. They're falling off the tree. So. I think it's because we're in autumn that I kind of thought, well, I want to do that because it's autumn and I love autumn, and autumn reminds me of autumn. And that one was tucked in the other way, wasn't it? So it was kind of facing down. It's tucked in there, I think, somewhere like that, I think. Yep, that'll do. Anyway, so we're going to stick that down and then we can put the others. Oh, no, we're not. We're just not going to play, are we, today? No. You know what it is. Some of the leaves are still very wet. So, okay, so I'm just going to gluey up the peripherals so it kind of sticks down. Won't go too mad because then I've got some space to kind of stick things under. Get those on the bottom there. He says it won't go too mad and then goes mad. Flip that over, I'm going to have that here. See, this is a great opportunity as well for me because I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't do this on a junk journal. I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know what makes me think that this is not junk journaling. But it allows me to do something a bit more creative. You know, we all need to have that creative outlet. So, and go off piste as well. You do have to have that freedom to feel like you can do what you like because it's yours. So, it's that whole it's like the sing like nobody's listening and dance like nobody's watching and all of that. It's really good for your brain, is to just let yourself be free and not worry about what other people think or say or pass comment about. Or no, Dave, you've just put that on the front of the leaf, you idiot. Oh well. Just go for it now, Dave. You can stick them wherever you like. And you will. By the looks of it, you are. I thought I'd stuck that down, but clearly not very well. I'm saving the ones that are a bit different colour so that I can kind of fit them in amongst all the others. I might have to lose that, sorry, because I need you to be kind of there. Do I have enough? This is the thing. Who knows? I did say I was going to look for that punch, didn't I? Didn't. I've said a lot of things in my time. Doesn't necessarily mean I mean them all. I guess I don't have to completely fill it because it's oh, you see, they're all going the same way, aren't they? There we go, turn that round the other way. They don't have to all face the same way, Dave. They can, oh, you see, I've done it again, faced it the same way. I like it, I really like it. I know it's very childish, but I love it. I'm a bit giddy about it, to be fair. I wish I had more. I mean, I can do more. Oh, you see, that is lovely. That's perfect. It's kind of just how I kind of envisaged it. Might want a few more on here. Who are you calling a moron? But maybe I don't. Let's just have a look and see what punches I've got. I think I did have one that was like a maple leaf, but I think it is much smaller than these. So, yeah, look at that. Although maybe I could have some tinier ones. Yeah, you should see the mess under my desk. No, you shouldn't see the mess under my desk. Please don't come round and see the mess under my desk. I promise I'll tidy it up. Oh, I'm not promising I'll tidy it up because that's not true. So these are going to be hard to ink, aren't they? Let's do some of these in more reddy colour. No, let's not do these in a reddy colour because you can't actually get the red to come out of it, Dave. Where's the red? There. Nope, that's the wrong side. Let's do that. That one's less red. That one's a mixture of red. This one is going to be red. Should we make it red? Very red. Yep. And then do some of these in a brown. Make them brown. Well, we had red, so why not make them brown? I was going to say I've lost it. It's actually stuck to the thing. I've definitely lost it. Oh, this is when crafting goes awry. Not sticking your dauber in the wrong things. Maybe put a bit of that on there. Maybe a bit of red on that one, a tinge of red on that. Maybe a bit more of the, maybe that's the darker one. Yeah, put the darker one on there. Colour the base of that leaf in as well. Get your fingers out of the way. Oh, there was another one. See? I could put that. Take that off. I could put that maybe there. Yep, put that on there. And put these, right, okay. I don't know whether I'm going to, oh, I know what I can do. I can't make the lines in the same way, but I can do this. Like I say, no artist. No drawing artist, when I'm trying to just clarify what I mean by no artist. Those people that might come at me and say, well, you are an artist because you're doing this crafty stuff. So. But what I mean is I'm no drawer. Oh, that went horribly wrong, never mind. There's no perfection in nature, Dave. Okay, so put these in. Let's tuck some in. There we go there. Push it down. Push it. Push it down. Put a blob of that on there, Dave. And then you can just go doink. And in. Oh, maybe not that. Oh no, I have to put it there now because I've just made it sticky. Doink. Doink. I've run out of glue already now. See, I don't know why I did the skeletal tree because you can't actually see it. Been obliterated, but I didn't know that at the time, so didn't know that that's what would happen. And I guess the little leaves should have been at the bottom and the bigger leaves at the top, or vice versa. But I didn't know, so clearly I didn't know because I didn't know where they should be. So they are where they are. Oh my gosh, I'm absolute. Don't clap on your own, Dave. Somebody will throw you a fish. I can balance a ball on my nose as well. I can't. My nose is quite big, but it's not that big. So let's give this a bit of a wipe, Dave, because it's going to get very messy otherwise. So move that out of the way. Just get the ink up. I mean, like I say, we can decorate the backs of them at some point. Yay! So there's this. I guess we should have had some. Maybe if we have some more. You thought I was finished. Now he isn't. Might as well use up all the orange card while I've got it here. Okay, some brownie ones. Let's use not brush corduroy. Where's the other one? That one. Let's use this. Maybe use something in the background so I don't have to wipe the board again. Can I make that just? Can I just do? Is this cheating if I do this? Well, it is, but nobody said it was wrong. no, I've just put the wrong side on. That's going to get messy if I do it like this, Dave. Yeah, no, let's do it properly. If you're going to do it for jobs worth doing, do it well, Dave. You wouldn't stand for this in your job, so why are you standing for it now? Let's put some more ready ones on the ground. Yep. I don't know how many I've got then that are going to be on the ground, but 6, is it? 6. Looks like I've macerated my finger, but I hope it comes out tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll go into work and somebody go, oh, "What have you done? Are you all right? Do you need to see a medic?" I am a qualified first aider, so I should be all right. Put that back over. Might put a bit of red in there as well. Same with that, bit of red. Cool, okay. So we've got a few for the, let's put some lines on them. I guess if I was true to nature, they'd have like the little black spots you get on them, you know, when they're starting to mould, and but we won't go that far. And we're going to just wrinkle them up a bit, scrunchy uppy. Give them a bit of dimension. Sorry, gone quiet. Still gone quiet. Still haven't said anything. I just said gone quiet, didn't bother saying anything else. So it's because I'm so excited, that's why. So let's get these on in the base of the there's one there. Try and get the level of the ground about the same. That's fine. Taking a while to get that in the end. So we're going to have this on here. So I want to ink this, but let's just figure out how we're going to put the true meaning. Yeah, we're going to cut there. No, let's get the proper scissors out. Oh, the true meaning. That's where I was going to cut, wasn't it? True meaning and snip. We're going to cut that end off so it's the same border. True meaning. Sorry, just we need to have a drink. I noticed, realise I haven't had a drink yet. True meaning. We'll have that there. Of life. We'll do of life. Of life is 2. Yeah, let's do of life is 2. and cut there. Plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit, and do the same with the border for there. Okay, so put those away. Oh, everything's just fallen that way, never mind. So what I wanted to do with this is, let's get rid of these bits. Not that, Dave, not that, not that. Get rid of that. We're going to keep those bits of cards. The rest of that card can go in the bin. That can probably have some bits cut out of it, so put it over there. Right, I'm just going to put that out of the way for a minute because I'm going to deploy the big guns. No, I'm going to deploy, where the heck is it? The alcohol inks. Excuse me while I just dress myself appropriately. Just going to put, hang on, I can't hear me if I do that. Move my mic now, just bear with me a second. I'm moving my mic to my, so this isn't the one that Vic bought me, this is the one that I had for when I was a demonstrator for when I did my TV demonstration days, and I was looking for artistry ink, so it's my artistry ink apron. I thought I'd better put it on because I'm going to be getting alcohol inks out and it could go horribly wrong. So I thought about having maybe some red, some brune, some more brune of some kind. Do I want any, maybe some green? Is that green? Yeah, that's green. What's this one? This is yellow, maybe some yellow. There's another green. There's another green. Okay. Kind of want it to look a little autumnal, so we'll go for those. And we'll need to get the dabby dab. Deploying the dabby dab. Do we have the dabby dab in here? The dibby dabby. We've got one of the things for it. Oh, there's another alcohol ink in there as well. It's the square version of that. Aha. It's not square, actually, Dave. It's oblong. It's rectangle. Oh, shut up. Oh, sorry. Avalanche. Oh, sorry. Knocked the camera as well. There's not an earthquake. It's just stuff falling. So, I'm going to get a piece of something. Yeah, a piece of that. A smaller piece. And we're going to do some. Now I've got to be careful because there's a hole in that. I don't want it to stain my mat. So what I'm just going to do is going to plug my hole with a bit of. I'll use a bit of this tape. It's not very sticky, but it'll do. There you go. That's how I would it's medical tape, so that's exactly how I would bandage you up if you came to me. So, where are we? Where's the first shade? The true. Where's the true? The true meaning. Okay, so what we want to do is I'm going to peel the back off because this comes already sticky. So this is using one of the modern versions of a Dymo tape thing. I'm going to do that. So the true meaning of life. not 42 of life. Of life is to plant trees. Under whose shade you do not expect to sit. Just kind of line it up because I kind of want the pattern to follow. And because this is plastic, this should, I've done this before, take this stuff. So what I might do is I normally apply it to the sponge, but I might just pop a bit on here and kind of dab it up from there. So a bit of brown on there. Is that the browner of browns? The browner of browns. Yeah, let's blob that. Bit of a blob. Maybe a bit of green. These might all be a bit close, to be fair. There we go. A bit of green. Is that a different colour green? Yeah, that's a different colour green, so I won't bother with that. Let me get the yellow out. Yellow. Maybe a different brown. What was that one? Is that brown or is it yellow? Butterscotch. I don't know. Is that kind of a browny yellow? A yellowy brown? Browny yellow? Who knows? Right, so let's just do this. And then just do this. Might need a bit of brown over the top. And the thing is, when you apply another colour over the top, you see that's gone quite orangey, hasn't it? So we might need a bit of, dab a little bit of green in it. That one, maybe a bit more green. It's a good job I put this on, because I've just noticed I've splashed it a tiny tad. A tiny tad. Not Tiny Tim, but Tiny Tad. Now let's go for this. And what it does is it kind of creates that kind of cell structure. A bit like if you've ever used any of those Pebeo. I think they're Pebeo things. They create cells and things. Can't really explain it. Brian's used like mixed media things. Brian's used a lot in the past. I'm not really a big mixed media-y guy. I like doing stuff like this, but this isn't really mixed media, is it? Because I'm not much media going on. I'm not mixing my media as much. My metaphors, maybe. Known for mixing my metaphors. Right, the thing to do is not to overdo it. Now let me just get my thing. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. Okay, so right, be a responsible adult and put things away, Dave. I'm going to have to stay upright because the lid is broken a little. Although there is a bit of a slick going in the bottom of this because some of the lids haven't been put on properly in the past. So when I say be a responsible adult, doesn't mean to say I always am. Right, put those away. That's saved some of my clothing. Put that over there. So you just want to kind of just dry it off, but remember it's plastic, so don't get too close because you'll just end up melting it. What I'm trying to do is just trying to dry it off. It tends to be sticky if it's wet. So sticky when wet. So that. Oh, that's fine. Perfect. Right, okay. So let's peel these off. So probably need something to peel it off with. A blade. Oh, there we go. I lost my blade, but I haven't. It's here. No, you have to just be careful you don't slice into it, obviously. So we want the true meaning. Don't know what that is stuck to there. It's a bit of something, but it's a bit of something that's gone away now. The true meaning of life is to... Again, got something stuck to it. Of life is to... Dave, not too close to the edge, that's better. And put that down there. Try and get that under that leaf, there we go. That under there. Get that under there. Right, oh well, there we go. Yep, perfect. Might have to just tuck that up a bit. Make it three-dimensional by sticking it in under, kind of under itself. You know, bunching it up is what I mean, like that. Just so you can see the ooze. I wouldn't say it was terribly straight, but mind. It isn't terribly straight, is it? No, Dave, it's not. I don't know if I can get it off now, though, so... Without ripping... Oh, like you said, without ripping it. You only want to just tweak that, Dave. Let's see if we can kind of... Try and do this, Dave. Try and do it. Yeah, see, it's not straight. That's more straight. I know I've wrecked it, but hey, it's mine. I can do what I like here. It's mine. It's made an ear of pig. It's made an ear of pig of it. Never mind. Right, let's get this. This is what happens when your brain suddenly kicks into going, it needs to be perfect. I've made this beautiful thing and it's so lovingly created and now it needs to be perfect. But you know what? It doesn't need to be perfect. It just makes the rest of it look really wonky now. I'll sort that out in a minute. Under whose shade? Maybe I should have just gone for making it look wonky. Oh well. Under whose shade? See, look, I'm going wonky now. Under whose shade you do not expect to see it. And then we'll make the others look wonky.
straight. That can go on. Can go on khaki wampus. That's fine. I'm happy with that. See, there you go. It's a happy accident. Cool. So I'm really chuffed with that one. Shall I cut that bit off? No, I'll cut this bit off then. I won't cut that bit off. I won't cut that bit off. What I do need to do is to put those holes in. I can see where the holes are. It's on the back. And just make a hole there, a hole there, a hole there. See, I always flinch because I do think I'm going to trap my porky fingers in this. It's also a little bit bigger, so the holes end up being a little bit bigger. But it's fine, they're all in the right place, that's fine. Cut that one out. That's alright, that's fine. That's good. Do I like that? Not really. Do I like it better? Better now? Better now. That one's definitely falling off. That definitely needs a bit more. Nope, don't even need to take the lid off. There you go, that's better. What I do need to do, I think I want to just do the edges. Just ink these edges around. Go for those holes as well. Make a thing of the holes. That's not stuck down. Let's do a bit of remedial repair while we're here. Might as well. Love, you know, when I love summer when summer's here, and I love spring when spring's here, and I love autumn when autumn's here, and winter when winter's here, and you know, I just love the colours of each of the seasons, but I love them in their own right at those times. I wouldn't like be thinking about autumn when it's summer, but unequally I wouldn't be thinking about summer when it's autumn. I like the colours seasonally. I'm a very seasonal vegetable. I was going to say seasonal vegetable then. It's been said before. So, yes, I like that. Brilliant. It's not brilliant, but I know it's far from brilliant. But it's brilliant for me. Perfect for me. That's all you need it to be. Is it needs to be perfect for you. So, creating with freedom. So I could have put a bird in the tree, but I didn't. So I'm going to maybe just going to put them in kind of some kind of order now. Like not order. I'm just going to put them in as I make them now. So there we go. So that's another page. It's another page in my diary. If I was Yazoo. Yeah, so there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me. Thank you for doing so. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to give this a like, especially if you've liked it. Give it a like if you didn't like it, to be fair. I don't mind. But yes, thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending some time with me. Thank you for being here while I make things, because it helps me to stay away from watching rubbish on the TV. So go and make something instead of watching something. But not, obviously not now, because finish watching me, then go and make something. Could be shooting myself in the foot here, couldn't I? So anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for those people who have supported me and bought me a coffee and sent me an email, or bought some of my Etsy things, or bought me a coffee via Ko-fi or whatever. thank you so much for those people. Thank you for anybody that just watches. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to a heartfelt thank you to everybody that's ever liked any of my videos, especially those people who subscribe and like. Thank you for those people that comment. I do take heed to what your comments are. There are some new things coming up because of that. There's also, I've got some other things planned as well with using my own digitals. Lots of things coming up, but at the moment I'm kind of working through my little art book. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you kind of feel inspired for autumn, although it's probably not autumn wherever you are. If you're in Australia, you're in, what's the opposite of autumn? Spring? Is it? I don't know. Yes, spring, I think. Anyway, so yeah, so thank you very much for watching. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. My name's Dash with Dave. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next video. And I'm going to send you lots of love. Mwah, 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 and an extra special mwah for everybody who has helped me to build this channel. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe we'll be doing some more of this. Who knows? But take care of yourself, folks. I love you all. Take care. Speak soon. Bye. Bye bye.